When I did the preview of the Spurs versus West Ham game the other day, I never thought that we'd be going into the game in the bottom three. Looking at the games that were being played around the weekends, who would have thought that Southampton away to Chelsea, they would have got a result there. The Everton versus Leeds game probably could have gone either way, but Everton won that. That's 2 wins in 3 games now for Sean Dyche and Everton. The Bournemouth game, I mean, a resurgent Wolverhampton Wanderers lose at home to Bournemouth of all teams. And then, of course, other results. Nottingham Forest getting a result against Man City, a 1-1 draw, I guess is fair. But I genuinely thought we'd be going into the game still sitting outside of the bottom 3. But now the game against Spurs takes on much more, it was important anyway, but it's become even more important now because we do need a win. A win will get us back up to maybe 15th place. A draw will take us back up to 16th is where we were when we started off the weekend. But having to rely on other teams in order to get results to keep us out of the bottom 3 clearly is not what we should be about. David Moyes, I hope he's looked at what's happened so far this weekend, and I hope he'll take heed and put a team out that's going to win us the game. We need to go and win the game. Spurs have got a number of players out. We look like we might be lucky with our injuries. It looks like a Gerd who's been training again could well make the team, and he'll be really important. But it's what's going to happen up front that's just as important, if not more so. I suggested that maybe David Moyes should start with Danny Ings in the game against Spurs, and I feel that even more now. However, as people have said, Danny Ings is not the sort of player that can play as a lone striker. That's fine. Then you put the support around him in order to get us the result that we need. Even if he starts with Danny Ings and Ings doesn't finish the game, take Ings off after 60 minutes or whatever, that could be enough for us to actually get the goal or goals that we need to be winning the game. Put Danny Ings on with only 15 minutes to go, etc. Kind of just, by the time he gets into the game, as good as he can be, is probably not enough for him to really demonstrate what he's capable of. So I would much rather start with Ings and take him off if need be. He's going to make changes anyway. If Agerd doesn't make it, it looks like Ben Johnson will start at the back. And it sounds like, maybe Ben Rama might be dropped because he's been off form lately. So that's fine. If he's going to drop Ben Rama, then do something positive and put Ings on instead of making other changes. Hear that maybe Fornals may start instead of Ben Rama. That's okay, but put Ings on. Get Ings on there from the start of the game and see what happens. I'm still predicting, my heart is still saying we're going to win. My head is saying it's going to be a 1-1 draw. We need it. If we lose, then we stay in the bottom 3 for the next week. If we get a draw, take us back up to 16th place. If we're going to win, could take us up to 15th place. We really need to do it. Of all the places to go to and lose, especially whilst we're in the bottom 3, the last place we want to do it at is at Spurs.
Well, another London derby, and it's their cup final. So what am I predicting in their cup final? 1-1. That's what I'm going with. I think we'll remain consistent. I think we'll keep battling. Lots of injuries for us, lots of injuries for them as well. Another prediction, Canning Town Len. Check him out. He'll have another great opportunity to produce a picture like the last one where the Chelsea fan got belted. Anyway, as always, videos to follow later on today. Come on, you Irons.
Good morning, you lovely people. It's another London derby day. It's not their cup final. Spurs' cup final is against Arsenal. It's not our cup final either. That's against Millwall when it happens. But it's a London derby, right? And we're always up for a London derby. I don't really understand this rivalry with Spurs. When I was a young lad, it wasn't Spurs. It was just another London club. I don't know what's caused this. I think Lasagna Gate, maybe a bit of the London Stadium bit. Daniel Levy hasn't helped. He's a plum, refusing to do business with us. bugging Karen Brady's phone, you know, trying to win the stadium, trying to do a judicial review to stop us getting the stadium. That's not helped, but, you know, we won't worry about that. Anyway, what is it? I mean, we had 8 injuries on Wednesday, or 8 players weren't playing earlier in the week. 5 of them are back now, so that's good. Declan Rice has recovered from his virus. He rejoined on Thursday, it looks like, after his night at the Brits. Pablo Fornals was missing, but he's been spotted back. Aguerd didn't start training to Thursday, or was it Friday? It was Friday. So who knows if he'll start. I'm sure they will start him if they can. Skamaka is back from Rome. David Moyes has said he'll be on the bench. Might get a few minutes, but I don't think he's going to start. I don't think Danny Ings is going to start, let's be honest. If Antonio's fit, he starts, you know, as simple as that. Who else have we got? Maxwell Cornet flew back from Paris on Friday. He's supposed to be back training on Monday, or he's back probably in the gym on Monday. I'm not sure he's ready to train. Kurt Zouma is still out. We know he's got an air compression boot on, and he needs to recover from his quads. And we've got Paquetá out, of course. He's got a little bandage on his shoulder, ligament damage, he says. And Mo said he's not quite ready. So, yeah. Look, Spurs have got injuries too, and they haven't got a manager. Their manager had a gallbladder removed. He's still in Italy, so they're going to be managerless today. But some people say they wish we would be managerless for this game as well, but I'm not one of them. So, what do I think? Look, it's always going to be, we're up for these games. We always have, and I've been some great games away at White Hart Lane. I'm not there today. Unfortunately, Finley's playing football. He could be a big omen, by the way. His team, Finley's team, my son, is called the Horsley Harriers in Surrey. And they won 9-0 yesterday, and they're playing the Horsley Bees. He plays for them as well on a Sunday. They're playing at 1 o'clock. Who knows? It could be a big omen, a big win. Yesterday they played a team from Dorking. Today they're playing a team close to Guildford in Surrey. Who knows? Big omen. But look, I'm always an optimist. Never like to bet against my team, predict against my team. Predictably, I'm going for a 1-0. And do you know what? I think this could be the time for Danny Ings to shine. I'm going for 1-0. Danny Ings. A Bosch. Come on, you Irons.